So since you've been in the front, like protesting and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was a protest in California where in order to take this person to jail, the police had him drink cold water to take him to jail. So they wouldn't have to take him to the hospital to cool their temperature down. What do you think about that? So what if an LMPD officer came up to you and said, okay, you know what, you're right when you're really protesting.
Yeah.
And they say, you know what, drink this cold water, let me take you to jail instead of the hospital.
I want to hear your answer.
What you think about that, C-Tezz?
I want to hear your answer to that. I do.
You done been pepper sprayed all that.
You got hit with the motherfucking bullets.
What do you think about an LMPD officer?
Give me your honest opinion.
Hey, drink this cold water because we ain't gonna take you to the hospital. We take your ass to jail. What do you think about that, C-Tezz?
They gonna give you some water and taking you to jail.
This happened in California.
Give me some water.
And you're going to the jail.
Wait a minute, cold water. And taking your ass to jail.
Yeah, I don't want it.
But then you're gonna go to jail and get your ass beat at the same
Yeah,
time.
Yeah. Can I
take it? She said, hold on. Golden said, what you say, Golden?
Refuse the water now.
She said, can you refuse the water?
Yeah, but if you refuse it, you gonna go to jail without no cold water.
Refused it, and then that's when they start being aggressive with it. Refuse the water.
He didn't want it.
They hopping out on people in the East Coast. They just sent the military out there. They hopping out on people just because. Like they beating their ass just because.
Honey, I'm gonna tell you what. First of all, nobody wants to be in jail, but LMPD, the correction officer down, I thought Indiana was wrong. Indiana pulled me over, read my Kentucky plates. It came back as my brother's name who had like a weed charge. They thought it was me. I asked for another officer to come because I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere in Indiana. I'm waiting for another officer because you don't have no reason. He was like, oh, okay, yeah. He came back aggressive, get the F out of the car.
That's how they do.
Honey, by the time his superior came, the other one opened the passenger side door and kicked me on the passenger side, kicked me out. I had to go to jail. First I had to take me to the hospital.
But somebody else like
oh, yeah. I had to go
that's the bullshit.
But you know what? I had to wait, Clark County. And I'm gonna tell you what, guess what they didn't do? They don't, they so ornery. But let me tell you, Judge Weber, that's the only one.
It's ridiculous. But if she was a different color, it would be totally different.
Let me tell you, that night, over 11 or 12 people came in, walked up. What they did it, old people.
Were they white?
Black and white.
Black and white? Okay.
Downstairs?
Check this out. For me to say that about Indiana jail, and then you come to Louisville and get treated worse, food worse, the correction officer, I had a black correction officer, and I'm still gonna find you. And
what was his name?
Her name.
What was her name?
Her last name was Robinson or something.
You never get that.
Hold up, let me tell you, they always, I don't know if they train these police to do that. Quit resisting.
I study criminal justice.
It's gotta be in there.
Hey, I'm about to graduate with my criminal justice degree, my bachelor in criminal justice. It's in the sociology books. They are
That's
trained.
gonna make you, yeah.
They are trained
That's
not
a
to trust
psychology
us.
move.
Not just black people, but people, period. They are trained not to trust us. They are trained off the get to treat us like we're nothing.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all, this is why I study.
Well, Louisville Metro Correction Officer, I'm letting y'all know, if y'all cannot find my grievance letter that I found when I was locked up, after all this is over, please don't think I forgot, because I lost my license for a year, but no insurance.
Wow.
Hold on, beat up in jail, on the day, thank you, sir. That will be all. Thank you, sir. No, on the day of Thunder over Louisville. Hold on, Thunder over Louisville. So the next month, like that Friday or something, wasn't nothing happening in court. So I got locked up on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They transferred me to Indiana where the warrant was because I didn't get. They sent me out of court in Indiana with no return date.
Of course they did.
You're black. They said I ain't never heard of that. Yeah. They said I ain't never. So hold on. So not only am I fighting Louisville Metro, I'm going back to Indiana, but I had to wait for it to get dismissed. So that morning they took me to jail. Not only did the car break down on the way to Indiana, caught a flat. When I got there, they had me miss the court date, wait another day. I'm without my kids. I'm a black woman. And got beat up by the police twice in 2 different jails.
I'm gonna tell y'all, they don't give a damn.
Blood.
And where they
blood. I own them. I mean it, man. I promise. Ball.
They don't care about the black. They don't like.
You ain't gotta care about me.
start fighting against the dark skin. We are all black, and they're all gonna treat us the same. I've been treated. I have not been beat up and stuff like that, but I've been treated where I had to go to jail. I had family to get me out. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But if I did not, y'all, do y'all understand? I'm a light-skinned female. I'm not bad looking. But guess what? They gonna treat me the same as Pookie. They gonna treat me the same as Tezz. They gonna treat me the same as all these people around here. It doesn't matter if you're black. They're gonna treat you like a black person. It doesn't matter if you're light skinned.
And you know what?
It doesn't matter.
On my police report, it said that I threw something out the window.
And it happened.
Hey man, all my weed still in the car.
Do they got it on camera?
He turned it off.
Exactly!
I can't wait to go. Hey, I don't care when the world open back up. First order of business, first case, Marie Griffin. Yeah.
And the coronavirus helped these motherfuckers.
Here you are,
The coronavirus helped these motherfuckers make
avoid
that
a lot of
shit.
shit.
Exactly. Because they always do that when they pull up a black person. They turn their camera
But
off.
let me tell you,
They got a camera
that's why when
everything.
we heard that C-Tezz got shot. C-Tezz, this is no joke. It was people like literally crying because we thought all that energy, the police ain't gonna know how to handle him. We didn't know it was rubber bullets, and matters a damn, rubber bullets still hurt.
Damn shit worse than real bullets.
Mind you, that if that would have happened, where we are not gonna see Mr. Val again, I'm letting y'all know now. You done heard it from these fat lips first. Louisville will go down. I mean, like y'all think they showing their ass for breed.
It's gonna be a race war.
Damn.
We already know.
So, you know, they already threatened the cops to shot the man with rubber bullets. Hey, don't play with these people finding the police address and stuff.
They will.
They'll post that real quick. Yeah, you thought you was busy officer stealing time, you be like, oh, what address?
Wait a minute. Do y'all remember?
High School?
Do y'all remember what happened in Charleston, South Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all remember that? I had to watch a documentary on that, and it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. The police stood there. There were white supremacists. There were, if y'all don't know, look up atom bomb. ATOMBOMB. The atom bomb, they are a racist group who comes around, just like when Louisville started looting this shit, that was them.
Yeah.
They came down here to do that, to make black people look bad. And that's how ignorant some people are, because it's like, y'all need to be educated about the people around you. Know what kind of vest they have on. Know what what it stands for. There are people around you that are the KKK that acting like they for Black Lives Matter, but they're not. No. They're called an atom bomb, and they're coming to loot things. They're coming to help people loot. And of course, if you loot, the black people are hell. We get some free shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So check this out. The reason why I know this to be true, I leave from on 4th Street and I had to go to CVS like about 4 or 5 days after the real big ride where they got Eddie Merlot and everything. You know, 4th Street.
I was sad about Eddie Merlot. I love me some Eddie Merlot.
But I'm a bougie bitch. But I still bought some of that hot wine.
I'm a bougie bitch. I love some Eddie Merlot.
I still bought some of that hot wine. Thank you.
Heard me.
I'll take that Merlot.
I'm a bougie bitch.
So let me tell you, it was a chick. That a white chick, you know, she's coming down and she's just like, Black Lives Matter, Black, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm, you know, standing on 4th Street, I'm thinking, okay, Black Lives Matter, chill out, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know. She goes in CVS, comes back out with all kind of liquor stuff, just stolen.
Yeah.
Hold
Stolen.
Hold up, Black Lives Matter. She tried to hand me some Absolute. I recorded. Her baby girl, no, they ain't gonna keep doing this to us. I went right back over to CVS. Y'all not gonna make it seem like I'm the one. No, sir.
Because Black Lives Matter is not about stealing. It's not about
we stealing our own food. No.
It's not about none of that. C-Tezz been out there every daggone day.
And we stopping them from doing it today.
Every day.
Since the beginning.
We stopping them from doing it today. You know what? But look, it had to be important for him to be here because otherwise this man is out there from sun up to sundown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a everyday lifestyle for him.
So
you know what I'm saying? So
y'all want to talk about the FCLA who came out here, which is fine. But you know, if you're not gonna sit here and stand with us,
you starting trouble and leave.
You starting trouble and leave. Yeah, you giving them 4 weeks. That man ain't gonna be done in 4 weeks. He already said.
Funny about that. Y'all came down here to take a stand, but then you made yourself look like asses when y'all gone.
Period.
And shot yourself.
Level.
Like how you be
you gonna pass out and shoot yourself.
But where y'all think y'all at? Yeah, your right to bear arms, it is a right. Yeah. But not these assault rifles, right. With no papers. Half of them came with no papers.
Yeah.
And they have a right, you know, like, you can carry it. Where's your paper?
But then, you know,
How the hell you gonna pass
Well,
out
you
and
gonna
you
make
ain't
that
have your
joke.
gun right?
You know, y'all came down here, how's anybody gonna take you serious? Y'all can't even control your handguns. You know, you
And that's the
can't
thing
even
about
control
it.
your own gun.
So since we on that, C-Tezz, we gonna hit for you real quick. What you think about us protesting and still having violence going on in the West End? We got people being shot and killed still. So how are we gonna support black people? We don't even support ourselves.
And that's what I've been talking about. That's very critical. We taking the stairs down here for Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, David McAtee, but then we still got black on black crime
Right.
and white on white
That's the
crime.
problem.
Because I tell people this, it's not, you can't just say black on black because you still got white on whites, Hispanics on Hispanics. And you got
Race on race,
yes,
period.
everything you said.
Race on
yeah.
race.
So what we need to do is, we do need to take a stance against violence. That's big. Period.
Yes.
That's a fact because we do. It's more killings going on right now in the city of Louisville right now. There's lots of killings.
But see,
And it's sad because it's like we all should be together.
Come on, you might as well grab a microphone and bring it down.
Her dedication and her grind is so motherfucking hard.
You got to.
Like,
You can't
regardless,
do that.
you look up, like 1 year, within 1 year, I looked up, she's nominated for Comedian of the Year.
But listen.
You know what I'm
you're a
saying?
Female, period, in Louisville. First of all, you fight the struggles of trying to make it in Louisville.
Period.
The same people in your family are not going to be them same people buying tickets 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, well, she'll come to a family reunion. We can see it for free. You see what I'm saying? But as a chick, you got to grind all the time like a dude.
Your
like,
family should support you though.
Man, they should.
Oh, she got a big brother. Hey, she got a big brother that pushes. I'm ready to tell you how good her big brother is. Let me just speak on this nigga.
Okay,
Not only he's a rap artist. Shout out to my nigga Griff, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not only if this nigga's a rap artist, but when I tell you, bro, if you not great at your craft, he don't sugarcoat nothing, bro. This nigga pushes his sister to the edge, bro.
Period.
Not only, because you gotta look at it, he's a nigga that's already in the industry. One of the coldest bar for bar spit niggas probably in the city. And I'm not saying this because I'm next to Pookie. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's good at what he do. But he made me come to my reality one day, booked me for a show. But he told me, nigga, you gotta bring your motherfucking A game. Now, me thinking, it's my brother-in-law, I don't gotta do it the way he want me to do it. It wasn't no laid back. He showed me that you gotta put that motherfucking work in. Go give these people the work. Cause you got a name in comedy. Some motherfuckers be like, I got a name, okay. And that's what Rico used to think, I got a name. I go out here and tell them hickory dock shit. They'll fall for it. And I still get my $200-300 or whatever it was. Not with that nigga Griff. You got to put that work in and you got to oppress that man when he book you. You know what I'm saying? A vision without action is a dream. And he made me realize that. But if a nigga think he's on my ass, nigga, he's on his sister's
Straight
ass.
up. My brother.
He's on her man for real.
My daddy came to our show. My daddy, you know, it's when my mother was living, she'd be like, you know, I ain't gonna be able to make it, but give me 3 tickets, you know, I'm gonna give him somebody that will support me. She rest in peace.
Support.
And my daddy would come, and I'd be like, I ain't gonna talk to that daddy tonight, because he said, my brother, fuck that, nigga, get him. Nigga, who got it? Who want it?
Look,
Nigga,
the
get him.
nigga booked me. The nigga booked me. And I just knew, like, okay, I got this figured out. But nigga, I didn't do a good job. And he done.
Hey, wait a minute.
Come on. Hold on. Yeah, she gave me some homework.
So
I
let me
didn't do
tell
the
you,
homework.
no,
Yeah.
but still, I could take Rico anywhere, and he could at least get the energy of the crowd up. Now, when my list come out of 5 to 10 comedians you don't book in Louisville, that's when you know you ain't did good.
So y'all tell me about this.
You straight regardless. Rico can always, anybody that can raise the dead, and when I say some of these comedy shows have been like this.
Dead.
You like, nah. Yeah. So I just tell them straight up, hey, if y'all don't laugh.
So what y'all think
I can fight.
about them enforcing masks at McDonald's and they gonna call the police on you?
How about nobody wants this shit anyway? Now, I don't want it anyway.
I'm gonna be all the way real. Like, what they enforcing it at?
I'm
Where they enforcing that? What, Indiana started some bullshit?
No, that's worldwide. They said McDonald's CEO says employees can call the law.
But y'all can sell human meat. Okay. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a French fry nigga. Like, I don't know how. Yeah, I am. When I go to McDonald's, I want the French fries with extra salt and the barbecue sauce. Yeah. I got blood pressure.
He got diabetes.
Is it it's 7 o'clock?
Nah, it ain't.
Okay.
It ain't. Like, it's, I got something for you. I got something for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage.
Yes, sir.
The soulful sounds of Mr. Freaking Rican.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in this restaurant flipping this meat.
Ooh, okay, Jackie Jr.
I got a pretty big girl, order double with cheese.
Okay, Usher Rico.
She pulls up to the drive-thru. Big girl, let me get your
Let me
food.
represent.
I got plans to put your head in places I know she need. Give her McDouble cheese. I'ma take her till my mama's nice and quiet. My dog on guard when she knock on the door. Ain't got a rush. I just wanna be. She got ass for double cheese. She got that cheese. She got to roll that motherfucker. She got to roll that motherfucking ass. That double cheese, baby.
I need a double cheeseburger. Get my double cheese.
Let me take a bite of my
Listen, honey, get that double cheese. Get it. Ooh, do it sensually.
So let me ask y'all. What y'all think gonna go on in the near future? What y'all think we got going on in the near future?
That double cheeseburger look good.
I'm back. That was a baby burger. I'm back.
So let's talk about.
Boom, man.
Y'all
Okay.
want to talk about the NBA, about how they got the 22 team, can't nobody buy no ticket.
Hey,
I want my motherfucking money back. My money back. If I done brought season motherfucking tickets, give me my money back, man. I'll tear this whole motherfucker up.
You're gonna be a cheerleader, Mr. Pookie. You're gonna cheerlead.
First of all, I never thought I would miss basketball this much.
Right.
And her brother was called basketball when
Hey,
her
I miss that
family.
shit too.
I miss it. I have been watching niggas play on PlayStation. I miss it so
Oh, Lord.
Made me a man. This nigga cold. Plus, I got him on rookie too.
Me too.
He's
Hey,
averaging like
that's
30.
some bullshit.
This nigga's averaging like 30. I got a rookie player. You know when I don't put the nigga on Hall of Fame because I know he ain't gonna get in the game. I got this nigga on rookie, dunking on every motherfucking man. Guess how tall he is? 7'2".
7'2". That nigga need to be dunking on the whole
Cause I ain't gonna never be that tall. Yeah, I ain't gonna make no nigga my size. I ain't gonna get in the game. Nigga put me on the NBA. No, I'm just saying, if a nigga put me on the NBA team right motherfucking now, I won't get into the motherfucking clock is moving like a gas pump. Motherfucker ain't gonna let me in the game. Nigga, you get in. We up at 40, man. And I'll come in to hack a nigga.
So what y'all think about this man decapitating his landlord because he couldn't pay his rent on time?
You know what? I just had some shit with my landlord. No, I just had some shit with my landlord.
on Asylum Avenue.
Hey, no. I had some shit with my landlord.
Oh, you
Nah, cause I got some ghetto ass
Them
neighbors.
you on live.
Nah, for real, fuck them. I hope he sees cause I'm ready to break my lease. Listen, I tell this motherfucker, let me tell you what I do. I called this motherfucker and told him my upstairs neighbors was making noise. How come this punk motherfucker called him and told him?
Why you don't make noise?
Yeah, the landlord snitched on me. This motherfucker, I snitched, but he snitched.
But how you gonna snitch after you been living there? That ain't
No,
no valid
I just
proof.
moved in.
That ain't no
Hold
valid
on, I'm not, hear me out. I just found out these people was
Why you
like,
complain about noise and you loud?
no, listen, it's 2:30 at night. I left a voicemail with my goddamn landlord. No, guess what this punk motherfucker do? This punk motherfucker called the next door neighbors and gave them my whole name. He said, it was Rico Lovelace the one that called me and told me I'm making too much noise. I said, ain't this a bitch? He called them and told them that I'm the motherfucker that called on them. You know, you making it anonymous, shit. He done gave my name, so I go check the mailbox. I go check the fucking mailbox. Little snotty nose kid, he live upstairs. He looking at me. He like that.
Y'all, Rico ain't paying his
I said, no, I ain't paying shit. I'm ready to break
Rico
that
ain't paying his rent.
Hell no.
That's how like niggas do when it's time for bills to be paid and rent to be paid. They got
You come up with excuses, yeah.
I saw 2 roaches.
I called the nigga. The nigga said, don't worry. He said, don't worry. He said, don't.
They don't talk about you ain't kill him? Like,
Yeah.
Nah,
I ain't
nah,
paying
niggas
rent.
ain't, nah, they ain't got roaches no more. They got pregnant bed bugs now.
Boy,
Like,
they done definitely matured them bed bugs on cocaine.
I seen one was real big. This motherfucker had on tennis shoes.
Y'all talking about how Corona got over here. How
This
did
motherfucker had on
I didn't
shoes.
know bed bugs was real till I moved to Kentucky.
No,
North
no.
Carolina.
I was trying
I
to
ain't know
cheat.
it was real.
Listen,
You can't even see the
goddamn
no
it.
more.
I ain't gonna tell you this because you'll think it's a joke, but it's real life.
Yeah.
I was trying to motherfucking cheat. This how I found out about bed bugs.
And you got bed
No,
bugs from
no.
cheating. That's what you get.
I didn't do no boning.
What you do? What you
Sitting
do?
on her motherfucking
Rico,
couch.
you cheated.
No,
period.
damn it, you don't let me talk. I sit on the goddamn couch. Look, I sit on her couch.
Take it home with you.
That's
No,
cheating. That's
no,
cheating.
y'all won't believe
Go
this.
ahead.
3 of them bit me. 3 of them bit me, and they was all back to back. I don't know if it's the same motherfucker bit me, but I ain't never had 3 bumps back to back
If
to
that
back.
bitch had
Unless it
3
was
bed
chicken
bugs,
pox.
she was dirty. Did you get the coochie though? That's all I want to know.
Nah.
Did you do the
You was
coochie?
scratching too
I'll be
much.
lying.
PG 12.
Nah, cause I'm doing this shit all night. I was doing this. She was like, "What's wrong? You hot, bitch?" They done got me. Cause something did. She was like, "Oh, you trying to play it off? You see the mosquito, bitch? Them are bugs. Them are bugs. 3 of them bit me in the back of my shit."
You cannot even. One of my favorite pastimes was going to consignment shops and stuff like that. Getting stuff, refurbishing it. No. Nigga, they sell it to you with the bed
With the
bugs
bed
attached.
bugs,
Yeah, this couch is $220 with the bed.
Nigga jump out, surprise! you don't even know, hey, nigga, I'm pregnant.
Right, just know when you get home. Just know when
Nigga
you
done
get
jumped out on
home.
your car, motherfucker, surprise, home, I'm home. Yeah.
Just know you get home.
Nigga, C-Tezz, this motherfucker.
Period.
Look, you done it for a long time too, C-Tezz. Little big boy, he cock at it, look at my eyes. Hey.
C-Tezz, he trying to go
The
in
shit
your
said,
friend.
no, the shit said, boop, 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 boop. He was trying to do your dance, the nigga said,
Okay. So while we getting on C-Tezz, C-Tezz, you might well pick your mic up right now. So what you think?
Not divided, man. We be straight, man. You gotta stop fighting amongst each other because the fight ain't with us.
That's always been the problem. Let's fight each other.
The fight is not against us.
Yeah, the fight is not against us, man. We
You
can,
know, I know it's different organizations out there, different people that's reaching out, trying to do the things that they need to, you know what I'm saying, to show support
yeah.
and be there, you know what I'm saying? And I don't take nothing from nobody. Our family doesn't take nothing from nobody how they want to support Breonna. You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to negativity amongst us, us, when it comes to negativity, what are we out there for?
Woo!
What are we out
That's
there
it,
for?
ain't
We forgetting about the real fish we trying to fry. We sitting here eating sardines when we forgetting about the real fish.
Period.
So, with that being said, I'm just let that go.
Well, it's powerful. You gotta remember what the cause is. Basically, what he just said was you gotta remember what the cause is. Stop worrying about the petty stuff and worry about the big stuff, and the big stuff is beyond the table. David McAtee, Tyler Gert, Mike Newby.
Yeah, we got to represent for what was here before us.
Right.
It's not about, all this different, he says, you ain't doing this,
You ain't
You got
protesting.
enough energy to talk about that. Use that energy to protest with my young brother right here. Let's make it heard everywhere, not where it just allows. Let's make it heard everywhere. Not just use that energy to be against one another. Let's use it somewhere else. So we can all be together.
Y'all heard that? Powerful. Stop worrying about what everybody else got going on and worry about the cause. The cause is it's bigger than us. They still ain't give us no answers. Like they don't want to give us answers. And we still down there, man. 2 months and 7 days. We still taking the stands. I think Breonna Taylor's she passed, how long she been? She been like 200 some days? March 13th. Dang.
But he said he gonna need an extra 4 months for it. That's bullshit.
Well, they can take all they want to. Catch us in Churchill down.
They don't
Fuck Derby 2020. That's
Oh.
what we really doing.
Uh-oh.
Fuck Derby 2020.
It came out.
But some of y'all people, y'all might not want to hear it, but that's what we doing. They trying to sweep it under the rug and still party like the city's open. No, fuck Derby 2020.
That's what I've been waiting to hear.
Yeah. That's what I've been waiting.
Nerd.
Damn, I need my
I'm
daughter.
with that. Matter of fact, y'all will see me up there. I will be pro, thanks to us. I will be pro, man. Shout out to Pookie, man. Westend Pookie. I will be up there. Like I said, man, united we stand, divided we fall. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take a stance, man.
We're gonna fall together.
There you go.
One by one.
They still gotta make this make sense.
And it
You
don't,
know
at
what I'm
all.
saying? At the end of the day, they gotta make this make sense because you don't want a corrupt city. Especially
Uh-oh.
It's
now
already
local.
corrupt
Now,
though.
fuck this
see,
motherfucker up.
now, they ain't dealing like
Uh-oh.
they really want to.
Don't fuck this
So y'all
motherfucker
need to
up.
look up the Martin Luther King riot, see what they did to Louisville, but it took a while to rebuild, but they ain't caring about that.
Shit, that-
They
they
were
go all the way
trying
back to
to-
Rodney King.
That's what the
Rodney
National
King.
Guard for the
They
rebuild.
was, it don't matter, you think they scared, have you seen, have you
Hell no.
heard the bullets, have you heard these guns?
Uh-oh.
You think they care about what the National Guard is doing? None of that. So I'm telling you right now, I know real people that Westend, I'm telling you, they not playing. You can tear it down if you want to. It'll never be the same.
Louisville's too small, so if they turn this motherfucker
Very.
around.
Like you mother, Jack, stay blessed.
Oh, hold on. Let me get that out. It's my fault, y'all.
Good.
Which cup?
It don't matter.
Both of
Yeah.
them. They carry it for you.
We had to get Yang something, man. Yang, get it, Yang.
Get something to go to Philly start.
Yeah.
Now y'all call him Yang?
Yeah.
That's why we call him.
No, first of all, he was in my 8th grade class.
Uh-oh.
We call him Dion Ellis. That's what we don't do.
Dang.
That's real. I don't pick, I don't know that Yang.
That's real.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I ain't in high.
See.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. You know who I am. I said it.
She got a government
She
now.
did. She said that quick.
I ain't from
You got
nobody.
no microphone? You got no microphone plugged up?
What?
You got no microphone plugged up?
So me personally, man.
I ain't have
Yes, no fat ass will eat on live, okay?
I sure will. I don't got a
In a
problem.
heartbeat.
When we high, we stay the back.
Hey, you said it again?
We got powerful people up here, like she said, she been knowing me since 8th grade. He been knowing me since Snide Nose Dirt Nose. I've been knowing him since Pound. So, whatever, if we got these powerful people in here coming together, why can't we be together? That won't be hard to be together out there. Oh, y'all want to 2 hours? Y'all
Hey,
can't even do that?
what was that motherfucker?
Man.
It ain't no gun.
Just calm down there. Your presence. Look, I tell people on 6th and Jefferson, when we take a stand, you don't got to come out there and be vocal. As long as you down there, your presence, just be there. That's most important. And contribute in any way you can. You can bring waters, bring
But I
Gatorades.
still want y'all to know, I want y'all to
Shit,
tell the
yeah,
people
yeah.
that it's not all about the violence. We can't fight the violence with violence.
Nah, you
okay?
can't.
The way that they turn up the streets and stuff for just, and shooting each other. Y'all not giving them
That's
nothing
what-
to
And
do.
that's one of the
Y'all ain't giving
reasons.
them nothing to do.
That's one of the reasons why I won't go out and stand, because I feel as though this ain't what Miss Taylor, if she was here today, would be like, is this what the fuck y'all doing it for? This ain't what this young woman would want. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, why would I go down here and risk my life and I'm taking a stand for something that I believe in, then I gotta come home and worry about is one of my kids or one of my friends' kids is getting killed by another black man.
And shout out to all the white
You know
people
what I'm
down
saying?
there in
And I salute every white person. I'm not racist by far. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it. You got more white individuals going hard than some of the blacks.
They really are.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta look, man. Young white man just lost his life for going hard. You know what I'm saying?
But should we put it
And
like this? You got more people down there worrying about the, hey, I'm here.
man, they won't. Hey, and you know what? And yeah, hey, and you know what? I wouldn't laugh. I'm gonna tell you something, you ain't thing. I wouldn't laugh about this shit the other day. You got some people down there for the wrong cause. You know what I'm saying? And when I called out 3 names, I called out C-Tezz, I called out Chris Rock, and I called out my nigga Bruce. Them niggas been out there every day. Now I might see C-Tezz go live, but when C-Tezz is going live, you are telling people come out here and take a stand. You're not going down here, bitch, nigga, what? You're not down there turning up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I look at it, some people would do it just for clout chasing. Some people would do it just for clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing it for the right cause. You know what I'm saying? But I was down there. Nah, you was down there, bitch, in flops. They ready to run you up out of motherfucking flip-flops. For one, you didn't come prepared.
If you are going to protest, knowing you with a group of motherfuckers gonna run, flops is not gonna get it. You in Crocs and shit.
Twerking is not gonna get it.
Right.
I try to take my
We're not
daughter.
twerking for justice.
You can't keep up. You're gonna be trampled. So I'm gonna tell you what, you stay out of
And I can see me now, I got arthritis. I ain't ready to let them run. No, no bullshit. I can't let them run me down. And C-Tezz told me them balls hurt. He looked me in my eye and told me, he said, hey bro, them balls, they hurt. He showed me how big they was. I said, oh shit. Yeah, no, I ain't talking about that nigga's balls. I'm talking about the motherfucking balls they got in them goddamn guns. That nigga looked me dead in my eye and said, hey bro, they hurt. I said, oh shit, this come from Mr. Bow, Mr. 32 Splits. You know, but I respect that because I feel as though 32 splits, boy. I'm talking balls that turned into jam, you heard me? I ain't gonna lie to you. But what I respect about this man, because I had to ask him earlier. I said, bro, did you ever think that your platform would be the way it is now than it was back then?
Hell no.
And he told me, looked me dead in my eye and said, bro, I would have never thought this in a million years. And I love how this nigga can dress up. He was Santa Claus, an Easter Bunny. You put this nigga, he was Gucci Man in Atlanta. You know, I don't give a fuck. You call this nigga and say, this is one nigga I can call. I swear to God, I had a comedy show fundraiser, man. And I called a man, and he'd be like, bro, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? You know how he talk. You hear me? It's always some emotional shit. Make you turn into a bitch, nigga. Yeah. No, I called him from the phone. I called the nigga from the phone. I got a comedy show fundraiser. But everybody is requesting C-Tezz. Can you get C-Tezz to come out and perform? I said, yeah, I'ma hit him. So I called him. You know how he is. Everything's emotional when you talk to him. You feel like your funeral is today. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, look, I called him. I said, hey, man. I said, what you doing, bro? He said, what's up? He said, was it little old lady? You know he get loud, he's ADHD. I said, yeah, man. I said, man, I need you. He all, anything for you. He's the only nigga I know give you a growl and I hit you with some real shit at the end. The nigga holler, but you know what, nigga, I love you. Nigga, I swear to God, I love you. Nigga, I die for you. I said, man, look, man, they're requesting you to come out and they want you on the comedy show fundraiser. And they go, where it's gonna be at, you know, I swear to God, you know what I'm saying? But the love, you can feel the love. The love is not fake. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about this guy. Like, his energy, he'll make me think, like, goddamn, he done 42 splits. I can do it too. I can do it too.
I hate to cut you off. I called him this morning. Yeah, you called him. I said, look, bro, let me holler.
What'd you say to him, yeah?
I said, man, forget about what's happening. Yesterday's old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody can't understand what you trying to do,
Yeah.
keep doing what you trying to do.
Exactly.
Man, he hit that on me for about 10 minutes straight.
Hold on.
He said, oh, he said, oh, you got me pumped. You got me pumped. You got me pumped. And he hit that growl on me. I said, yeah, it's coming out. You know, they done woke up the young bull. I don't know why. Y'all want to wake this young lion up, and he's trying to encourage us to keep walking together, but y'all forgetting about the... Man. I see why he growled on me. I'm about to growl now.
Hey, when I tell you though, I'm ready to tell you. Now, I'm ready to tell you, if they had a dance award, now for real, because I salute my nigga Tyson Gibbs, rest in peace, T.Y. And I ain't gonna lie, he was the only nigga I know, man, could go somewhere and dance 42 songs straight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I'm ready to tell y'all something about C-Tezz I had to learn as a man. When you didn't dance all motherfucking night and your arms don't stink, nigga, I ain't never slept this nigga. I swear to God, bro. And I be wanting to pull a nigga to the side like, bro, what the fuck did you get on? You know, I come off stage doing an 8-minute set, sweating like a motherfucker. Nigga, I smell like a cold dope fiend. This nigga done danced 9 to 19 goddamn songs and still smell like Degree. I'm like, nigga, that shit is strong. And they be like, oh, the nigga sweat don't even get salty. One time the shit fell on my lip. No, hold on. Let me address it. It's a joke. Hold on. The nigga know it ain't a straight because he could have gave me a hug
and a sweat bump could have got on my fucking lip. There don't be no freak shit. No, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. I would be mad as hell if I grab C-Tezz and some sweat shit get on my lip. Now I'm stuck with bowel on my goddamn lip. That's a bowel. You get caught with the bowel on your lip, you fucked around.
C-Tezz, stop doing that. You used to see him in the club when he got fucked up. He's gonna take his shirt off. He's the only nigga in the club with his shirt off.
Hey, and will hug the whole fucking club. Everybody smell like C-Tezz. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck you been with? She be like, nah, I just gave C-Tezz a hug. I smell it, bitch. That's degree. That's extra strength. You smell like bitch. For real.
That's what need to endorse him.
Hey, but I love that nigga, man. I love him and I love what he stands for. Like I had an argument with a female the other day. She said, Rico, you got a platform. Why you not out on the front line? And I had to break it down to her to make her realize and understand. I don't gotta be on no front line to want justice for this young lady. You understand? For one, I know I'm a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on probation. I get locked up. I get locked up just for the violation of me getting out there. I'm going to prison. And this same motherfucker just asked me, bitch, you living your best life and let you claim it. But now I'm down penitentiary eating Zabos and blow up and Jack Mac and shit.
Let's talk about blow up.
Jack Mac. And I'm just being real, man. I respect Yancey under the name. Yancey them coming down here. But if you gonna take some pictures with some motherfucker, I want mine with C-Tezz. You know what I'm saying? I want mine with him. I understand they coming here. Y'all millionaires. Y'all got a platform. I understand y'all want justice for Bree. But this man been out there since day one.
Day one.
And you don't see too many people. When he take pictures, they normally back his who? Himself. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, damn, okay, Yancey came here, this bitch got out of penitentiary, they put a bundle in a bag and everything. Whatever the fuck her name is, Yandy, that's her name.
Not the bundle in the bag.
They put this shit in the bag. See what he got out, she try to relace it real quick.
Yandy and Portia.
But I understand that, but you gotta give credit where credit due, like Bruce, shit like that, Chris Rock, man, them niggas out there going hard,
That's
man.
another person he could be doing.
Put that shit out there like
Another
that.
person, y'all don't know what he could be doing. Cause I've been knowing Chris.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, me and Chris done done time.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Period.
These people could actually be out there masked up.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first met the nigga Chris Rock, though, I met the nigga Rock in jail. And you know, really, that's the name. I met now for real, I met him in jail. I ain't gonna lie. I met him in jail. Now I was gang affiliated, but you could, like, when you go to jail, you can see who got pulled in the dorm. You know what I'm saying? You can see who's the muscle in the dorm. And Chris Rock always been a nigga will wear your ass out. He can fight. And he can fight good, yeah. Not the Chris Rock.
No, not that.
I'm talking about this Louisville's original Chris Rock. Yeah.
Who be at Molly Malone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you how I met Treyfo all day. He had a cousin meatball got slain at a party. A birthday party. He's been a nut ever since. You know what I'm saying? Him, his cousins, everybody. He could be out here
Doing something.
hey, keeping the hope alive, like robbing it. But he got
shit.
out. I guess when you see he got out, and the first thing he did was get my house. I have no kids there. He was like, you know, I ain't really doing this, you know, drinking, drugging, and thugging. I ain't
The
really.
nigga was doing security, wasn't he?
We got
Anytime you
You
see your
can
people
do it.
get flagged,
the man got a job doing serving with me. I'm talking about black bow tie, white shirt, black vest, black
He did what he
pants,
had to do.
serving.
That's
Anybody
real
that
shit.
get out there and do that.
Shouts out to my nigga Chris Rock.
Anybody get out there
For
and do
real.
that. You gotta respect that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You change your life around, cause the nigga searched me hard in the motherfucker. Like he didn't even know me going to the club. Like for real, the nigga was like, turn around, get your hands up, pull your head. You know what I'm saying? Nigga pulled my rivals in my ass. I said, damn, nigga ain't nothing back there. He searching hard, but he cared about his job, man. Plus, why? And you know what I like about him? People respect him.
Right.
You can't be no punk ass nigga being a security guard.
No, you can't.
He gonna smack your fucking lips off in a heartbeat. Rock will smack your lips off,
The
man.
way Google set up,
Yeah, my phone did.
if you don't have a little bit of, you know, monster in
Wow.
You
a
fucked
little bit
over.
of
You
monster
fucked over.
in this jungle,
You are fucked over.
It's
toast.
done.
For real. You fucked over. I'm talking about lunch meat. You right, sis.
You gotta
Lunch
have
meat.
it. I learned.
everything you do in Louisville gotta go through the way.
Yes.
Gotta come through the way. You know what I'm saying? Clubs. And the good clubs, anyway, I don't care how many times they've been shot up. The good clubs, you gotta come through the West. Dirt Boat, you gotta come through the West. Downtown West. That's
Anything, yeah,
So,
anything.
What y'all think about the coronavirus?
I'm gonna tell you. You said that, you know. No, I ain't gonna lie. You said that shit. I'm gonna tell you. When the shit first hit it, when that shit first hit, I joked about it. Cause I didn't believe in it. No, I didn't believe in the shit. I didn't believe in the shit. So I'm like, damn, when I see my nigga, man, and it was a blessing. One of my childhood friends, man, Bub, caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's how I was like, damn.
And I seen this nigga made me realize, man, don't take life for granted.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This is a nigga that don't bother nobody, get his money, good family man, got a great wife, great kids, and this man caught corona, bro. Caught corona, was in the hospital for months. We thinking our bub just in the hospital, probably got a little virus. We didn't know what the fuck coronavirus was. You know what I'm saying? But when he was ready to get out, man, I know it might sound like a punk bitch, but I called him. I called him through Facebook Live. And I cried, man, because you don't want to see you don't want to see a good nigga go. This is a good nigga. This is one of the good ones. This nigga ain't never played the game raw. He always done played fair. He always been a good stand-up nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't out here robbing. He take care of his family. Got a damn good wife. He got beautiful kids. You know what I'm saying? And he support anything I do with it. Bub don't send you a birthday shout out on Facebook. Bitch, you wasn't shit. That's how I felt.
So y'all do me a favor. I need y'all all to introduce who you are. Everybody know who you was, but you need to do it anyway.
Okay.
Yo,
They don't know me.
I'm keeping it in mind from the trenches.
Hey,
They know you was. They know you, Pookie. They know
the
you.
true panel right here. We're
Yeah.
talking about the true panel. So
They
go ahead
know
and
you.
introduce yourself one
I'm gonna introduce myself. You know who it is, DJ E. Y'all just fucking with y'all. Y'all know who it is, man. Louisville's next little big thing, comedian Rico Lovelace, man.
That's right. Rico Lovelace, Adam. Go ahead.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is West.
Hey!
These things out of home. Now Westend Pookie stand up. I
Good
said,
time,
damn.
Cash App, y'all. Instagram, y'all.
Cash App a comedian, $sign Westend
Hey,
Pookie 5.
I gotta let my nigga Bow introduce himself.
Bow, bow. You wanna
C-Tezz.
dance? You can do that too.
That nigga goes off. Whatever check that nigga get, that you can't never take him off that motherfucker. That nigga the powerful ass inside on him. I know he scared shit out of you in the morning. Like, oh, you like, oh shit, baby. You scared shit out of you. Like, I'm gonna scare shit out, baby. She come out and shower. She don't know what the fuck they hit her. You know, she be like, oh shit, baby. She done got used to it now. Y'all first started dating, she wasn't used to that shit. What she found? You see her ass, you know women, they pee in the morning. They take a piss in the morning. You done kicked in the bathroom door. Boom. She like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Okay, so what y'all think about the Indiana schools opening and there's like 2 students
But didn't they have corona first?
Yeah, 2
Okay.
students got corona. So what
Uh-oh.
y'all think about the 2 students having
Hold
corona?
on. Let me say something. Let me say
Y'all
something
think
quick.
it's gonna be, go ahead.
Go ahead, see.
We got some guests that's there from Indiana as we speak,
Oh,
right?
who's Indiana?
Right
Yeah. Both of y'all from Indiana?
Yes.
We should have put the temperature on y'all motherfuckers. Y'all can't get this motherfucker. Hit that motherfucker out. You gotta hit that forehead. Motherfucker down me like that. I thought I was a guy. I thought I was a crisis. Nigga said, hey, come here, man. Put this. I said, look. Nigga, soon I walked in the goddamn look. I walked in the hospital. He said, man, turn around, man. Put your head over here. We gotta dox you up, man. I said, oh, shit.
Hey, why you covering your face over there with the braids?
Yeah, what's her name over?
So she's from Indiana too, CJ.
She
Indiana.
got her
So what you say? You said you asked us about what?
So what y'all think about them going back to school, the children going back to school like teenagers, and like, so 2 teenagers got coronavirus. So do y'all think that they doing this on purpose to get families to test as a whole, or do y'all think that it's...
Well, first of all, when they made that little announcement, like all the Ladies and
Make sure I got you on there.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Yes, so, when they made that, bogus announcement about, like, we're gonna send the African Americans, already it was like, that's a no-go for me, bro. But, if they are not taking it serious now, how are you gonna get that under control for kids that never wash their hands? Never. You know, like these kids are the nasty.
You know, kids eat the boogers and shit. Yeah.
Rico still eats his boogers.
Yeah.
Rico still eats his boogers. You know what I'm saying? How are y'all gonna? His blood pressure's low. He needs some salt.
But no, for real, she's being real though.
Straight up, but this is the
For
thing.
real.
Y'all gonna have to take me to court for my kids to go back to school.
Period.
That's all it is.
What good parent in there right now will let their child?
Hey,
For one, I think they rushing it. I think everybody.
Babysitter.
Well, see,
They want a babysitter.
but look, they opened up daycare.
Indiana
They
got the
opened
most
up,
cases
hold
in
on, they
restaurants.
opened up some jobs, so a lot of these parents that got kids under 6 years old that can't go to, daycares or nobody,
In this city have not done.
Right.
And not only that, you the only person I know besides Soldier Boy that can pull up to a park full of kids, but they know C-Tezz. Your platform is strong. I just don't want you to be a young black entrepreneur out of Louisville, Kentucky, throw yourself to the wolves. And you understand, you doing it for a good cause. I want you, hold on, hear me out. You doing it for a good cause. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I was on your live, and in this time when you didn't, you know what I'm saying, ask me, bro, come out and stand with me. I'll stand with you any way, form, or fashion. But I look at it, it's like a spit in C-Tezz's face when C-Tezz been out this motherfucker 70 to 80 days. But C-Tezz gotta come home, and then you gotta go to a flea market, get a shirt made of you losing one of your homeboys to another brother. You feel what I'm coming from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want, and I tell everybody this, people like, you know, my woman, you know, I done had this talk with Goldie. I done had this talk with a lot of people. I don't want you to be a person that you know the Commonwealth. You know what they do. The same way they didn't dismiss this man's case without prejudice. That means they can bring that case back up against that man. For him shooting, hold on, let me finish. For him shooting the police, some people don't know that. People are like, oh, they just dismiss and threw his case out. No, the fuck they didn't. Because when the push come to shove, after all this shit is boiled down, and they feel as though, okay, damn, if they do convict these police, in my opinion, they are, they are gonna try to, hold on.
It's gonna be
Okay, hold on, hear me out. Just hear me out, hold on. Just hear me out, hear me out. The city is gonna go nuts behind this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when this man came and said we will burn this motherfucker down, burn this bitch down, because I'm with that. But my thing is, when people be sitting here, I don't want you to be a black man to get caught up and you got a criminal record and you keep catching misdemeanor after misdemeanor. After misdemeanor. Now you look up, you booked to go Arizona, but guess why C-Tezz can't go? Because you on misdemeanor probation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, people can say, yeah, he's doing it for a good cause. At the end of the day, you got kids. You doing it because you want justice. You got friends that died from police brutality, my nigga. But at the end of the day, you didn't build this platform to let a motherfucker break it down. You gotta look at that. I done done all this shit, okay, from going to Mike Tezz to C-Tezz to Mr. Bow. For a motherfucker to bring it down. And when I'm ready to tell you something about Lord with C-Tezz, and you know I'm telling you the truth, once you become a half.
The grown-ups first.
Yeah.
Now it's just all the kids doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, my people's go in the house for 40 seconds, come out, their car's gone. 2 teenagers and stuff that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they doing a lot of
They
shit.
parents is gonna be the first. I'm telling you now, let them motherfuckers steal my shit. I got 13 plates. I'm busting.
You heard me.
But then they parents is gonna be the main ones on the news talking about, oh, they was good kids and, you know, didn't do nothing and, you know, all this and all that. But this shit is a joke. When I roll past, when I roll past 6th Street and see these niggas down here having a 3-on-3 basketball game.
That was C-Tezz won that 21
The
game.
nigga
too.
did know the microphone in my
That shit
hand.
ain't been
Hold on, you got a better microphone for
I'm
you.
from New York.
Turn your mic on. Turn it on. Grab that one. Grab that. Wow.
I'm from New York. You know, when a motherfucker's gonna ride,
New York
people
represent.
ride,
East
and
Coast
they
in the
gonna
building.
protest, that's what they doing and they being heard. These motherfucking LMPD, the government, everybody's looking at you motherfuckers like a joke. Because your niggas are sitting down here playing basketball when y'all supposed to be fighting for a cause, and you gonna have a whole 3-on-3 game.
And you know
Here's
what
why
though?
it's a joke, because we're killing each other while we're protesting.
Hey, I mean, why? I'm gonna say is it. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I got 3 people. I just named them out. You know what I'm saying? They've really been going hard, taking bullets and all type of C-Tezz, Chris Rock and Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Bruce. I just and I'm gonna tell C-Tezz why he right here. You know what I'm saying? From brother to brother, I love you like a little brother.
Yeah.
I don't want to see, because you got a platform.
Yeah.
Not only that, they know your platform come from you being gang affiliated, you know what I'm saying, from you changing your whole life around. You done something that most people in this city have not done.
Right.
And not only that, you the only person I know besides Soulja Boy that can pull up to a park full of kids, but they know C-Tezz.
Yeah.
Your platform is strong. I just don't want you to be a young black entrepreneur out of Louisville, Kentucky, throw yourself to the wolves.
Yeah.
And you understand, you're doing it for a
But
good
he
cause.
never has,
I want you, hold on, hear me out. You're doing it for a good cause. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I was on your live, and in this time when you didn't, you know what I'm saying, ask me, bro, come out and stand with me. I stand with you any way, form, or fashion. But I look at it, it's like a spit in C-Tezz's face when C-Tezz been at this motherfucker 70 to 80 days. But C-Tezz gotta come home, and now you gotta go to a flea market, get a shirt made of you losing one of your homeboys to another brother.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want, and I tell everybody this, people like, you know, my woman, you know, I done had this talk with Goldie. I done had this talk with a lot of people. I don't want you to be a person that you know the Commonwealth. You know what they do. The same way they didn't dismiss this man's case without prejudice. That means they can bring that case back up against that man. For him shooting hold on, let me finish. For him shooting the police, some people don't know that. People are like, oh, they just dismissed and threw his case out. No, the fuck they didn't. Because when the push come to shove, after all this shit is boiled down, and they feel as though, okay, damn, if they do convict these police, in my opinion, they are, they are gonna try to, hold on.
It's gonna be a
Okay,
race.
hold on, hear me out. Just hear me out, hold on. Just hear me out, hear me out. The city is gonna go nuts behind this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when this man came and said we will burn this motherfucker down, burn this bitch down, because I'm with that. But my thing is, when people be sitting here, I don't want you to be a black man that get caught up and you got a criminal record and you keep catching misdemeanor after misdemeanor. After misdemeanor. Now you look up, you booked to go Arizona, but guess why C-Tezz can't go? Because you on misdemeanor probation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, people can say, yeah, he's doing it for a good cause. At the end of the day, you got kids. You doing it because you want justice. You got friends that died from police brutality, my nigga. But at the end of the day, you didn't build this platform to let a motherfucker break it down. You gotta look at that. I done all this shit, okay, from going to Montez to C-Tezz to Mr. Bow. For a motherfucker to bring it down. And when I'm ready to tell you something about Louisville C-Tezz, and you know I'm telling you the truth. Once you become a has-been, a motherfucker ain't gonna even fuck with you no
So
more.
let me ask y'all something.
That's facts.
For real.
For the whole panel. And C-Tezz, you have really, like, you probably don't even know who I am. But I've been watching you for the longest. Probably. She's a stalker, bro. Wait a minute, look at me. Wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, let me just say this.
For a long time, bro.
Wait a minute. First of all, I'm too fine to be a stalker. I'm too fine to be a stalker. Number 2, the nigga always got over 5,000 friends. I can't act. So what do y'all think about? So let's say this. They call this shit up though.
Let's see, we can't talk to a whole lot of people that's just thinking it's just.
Now,
Oh, it's way more.
video will be perfect for this moment.
It's covered up. It's covered up.
If they bring those officers You know, if you get your
AG going to jail
that's
too.
what they gotta do.
AG going to
They
jail.
gotta get the judges. They gotta get judges every day.
They gotta
And
get
that's the
judges
problem.
signed that
Do y'all
warrant.
understand that
Y'all
when
get
prisons,
everything.
when stuff happens like that in prisons, when people die in prisons, they cover it up.
Yeah.
This is what they do with the Breonna Taylor case.
Yeah.
Because if y'all see, they released a document from Breonna Taylor, there was nothing on it. Of course there was nothing on it, because they try to say, oh, we justified going in somebody's house shooting them up while they sleep.
Yeah.
It's not cool. And my thing is this,
Then
Eric
they
Garner,
said she wasn't asleep. They said she wasn't
It don't
but
matter.
the boyfriend, if y'all listen to the tape,
Did y'all hear
the
the tape?
boyfriend was confused as hell. He didn't know who it was.
No.
He thinking it's some
But
random.
see, you know what? And I'm ready to tell you that
Everybody know when they do raids, you have to.
you got to say, yeah.
Yes,
but
and they
when-
did not. It was a no-knock
See, the
warrant,
one-
which means they
yeah.
don't have to introduce themselves.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
but see, my thing
and
is
they want to say
about
Obama did that. No, Obama
about
did
this
the right thing.
situation is that, for one, they've been following this woman since she was at the oil party.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I feel as though if you wanted to arrest her, she works for the city.
That part.
She
that part,
works for the
that
city.
part,
So
that
you didn't
part.
have to go kick her door. My thing is, y'all was the kicking the door to get the
point,
money.
nigga, that was
Y'all was
already
trying to get, hold on, they was trying to get the money and y'all was trying to get the drugs for y'all can put back on the streets. If y'all really wanted this woman, y'all could have got her at her job place. Y'all waited till late at night to kick in the door.
They're kicking the
3
door
something in the
when
morning.
a person was already arrested. And here's the thing: everybody wants to say it's a communication issue. No, they did this shit on purpose.
It was two different.
This has happened so many times.
One warrant was
over
for the
the
old abandoned address. And then the same judge that signed that warrant signed the.
And then try to say they were sorry.
Yes,
Wow. Try to say they were sorry.
So check this out.
They don't care about
we
black
all
community.
adding info. You know what I'm saying? You sift.
Why the government? I know where you're going with it, Pooh.
Just imagine how much we don't know.
Girl.
So let me tell you what he did. Hold
We're
on.
talking about justice.
Hey.
Get ready.
But let me tell you what fucked me up with Jam Master, whatever his name, Jam Master J. Goddamn well shit. I don't know. This nigga. I didn't know he was a grand. Yeah. But I mean, y'all gotta forgive me because I'm Grandmaster. And when you, fuck that. When you hear a motherfucker named Grandmaster J, you think he's DJing some shit. Well, I'm gonna call a nigga Master J. Then. Fuck it. I can't pronounce the other shit.
Like the KKK got the
Okay, so my thing is, what he said that day they came here is something most people in Louisville did not look at, man. This man said they came to the murder with the evidence. The evidence. And he was like,
No, I told him because if he does it, he's going to jail. The judges are,
So, you know who was smart? Let me tell you who was smart on this motherfucking case. That they can never get him. That same motherfucking police that who was the one before that he quitted. They was ready to fire him. The chief of the police. Okay, you know why? You know why he quit it? Because he knew information. Hold on, he knew for one. Okay, that's a nigga word. Well, you know, I was LD. We say quit it, hit it,
I can't deal with the quit it.
We say.
I need to say quit.
Alright, well the motherfucker stopped. He retired. He existed. He don't exist no more. You know. Yeah, he stopped. Goddamn it, I know how to say that. STOP. The quit it, that means you know I rolled a little buzz. Nigga, quit it.
Boy, you done already been on a buzz.
Quit it. You better quit it. Watch your mama.
Quit it is too much.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Yeah, but I'm talking about OJ. But I'm just saying.
Quit it with an ED on the end.
But what I'm she ain't doing nothing. C-Tezz, I see. Look, but what I'm basically saying is that they had information, and it was something that I don't understand. It's like soon this young man that was protecting his queen shot at them. They took him down there and questioned him. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
Okay, yeah.
Here's what I want to know. So if Breonna Taylor was asleep in her bed and he was there beside her, how was it that she took all the bullets?
She took all the bullets because he raised up and shot. They shot 10. Hold on, listen. When you shoot 10, you got one police officer. Hold on. You got one police officer that shot 10 times through a window.
But that's the first lie.
Okay, not only that, let me take y'all back.
to 2000. Let me take y'all back to 2016.
Yeah, go ahead.
The same police officer that done this shit. Hold on, the one they fired. C-Tezz done it. What's the one they fired? Madeline. Okay. Let me take y'all back to 2016. Let me take y'all back to 2016. No, hold on. They threw us on the rug. They had a drug bust. He rashed up the wrong street.